This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Get Awesome Headphones. Go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Fight me, nerd.
That's right. There's been a lot of nerd fighting. It's the season finale of Angel Season 2. And heck, the Angel Chronicles Season 2 finale. I am Phil. Joining me as always until next summer.
Guys. Hey guys, it's Lilith. Summer is over. It is October.
Well, I mean, we'll see how the weather goes.
Well, I'm in Florida, but
Hey man, it was still 80-something degrees up here today, so
you are gonna have such a crappy winter.
it's gonna be nice and warm. All right, so season finale, Angel Season 2, Episode 22. There's no place like Plrtz.
On May 22nd.
Oh, yeah. Sensing a theme here. Season 2, Episode 22, May 22nd, 2001.
And it was written by and directed by David Grunwald.
Oh.
So, yeah. I have to say that I really enjoyed Fred's introduction. I'm just gonna say that.
Well,
Like, this is how you like make a character into the cast instead of like taking your crowbar to force them in. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
Sorry, gun. Just gonna leave that on the table and we can move forward.
All right, here's a weird question. I don't know if you have the answer to those, like rebels. I mean, not jump too far ahead, but those rebels they work with, did they come from Earth, or were they just like free range humans or free range cows from that dimension?
Nobody knows.
I know, and it's like you don't offer that to bring them back. I mean, I'm not saying everyone had to come back and live in the hotel, but you don't offer to bring them back.
And this is how we know Angel might have maybe not truly been the one that was gonna get his soul back in the prophecy. I'm just saying, there's hints that maybe it could have been Spike. I don't know.
Well, there's something else, and it's not Angel. I'll mention when we get further in the episode, but.
Or maybe they were kidnapping them the whole time or something.
I don't know.
If I just feel like if humans were like natural born to Palea, that they would be running things. And I mean the Grusalug and all that stuff, like he like evolved into a human, it seems like from what he said. So
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to look through the fan fiction tonight. Thank you, Philip.
Oh Lord, you're gonna look through that Cordy and Grusalog fan fiction.
Hey, sometimes fan fiction has good headcanons you can hold on to. That's all I'm saying.
Lilith wants some calm shock tips.
Anyway, also we had a cliffhanger last episode with Warren's head being served on a platter, but surprise!
Oh, I know.
They can survive decapitation as long as the rest of their body stays intact.
Okay, Deadpool.
Neato.
Okay, Deadpool.
Exactly.
No
baby legs here, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, in the comics he got decapitated before, and it was like, he was able to put his head back on. But yeah, I love it. Of course, when he's crying over Lauren, he's just like, "Oh, I hear you, girl."
So yeah, she's upset the status quo, and Silas, the F boy that he is, goes to tell everybody, hey, get the humans and kill the bloodsucker.
Can't have a woman running things.
Yeah, exactly. Gonna leave that there and move on. And so they were talking about like how the servants are running free, and then Silas like blows his head up with like that handheld device or whatever. Turns out he has like a bigger machine that can take care of all of the human slaves, and I'm just like, okay.
Genocide?
Yikes. But before it can happen, the guards attack the camp. We see Gunn and Wesley about to have their heads chopped off chopped off by the rebels, but they're like the guards attacked the camp. So it's just like, see, we're one of you guys.
Well, yeah, they say they want to free the princess and keep her from mating with the Gruselog. So they're like, oh, they are with. Oh, thank God, you're with us. You're on our side, so you can be our leader.
Exactly. And so then, after that whole thing, they discuss plans to find Angel and get home. Well, I was like, means to an end, cannon fodder, red shirt.
Oh yeah, Wesley even admits it.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
Which I just love when like he gets named later and he's like, why do people keep putting me in charge of things? And Gun's like, hell if I
Because
know.
you have a British accent.
I know.
Well,
Gun's
fake
like,
British accent.
Gun's like, hell if I know. I love when they're about to
Because you're a white guy, okay? A white guy with glasses. Even better. There, I said it.
I'll get to that too. But I love when they're gonna get decapitated and Gun's like, you got a plan? I got a plan. You're gonna die. What do you say? You're gonna die and go to hell, and I'm gonna be wrapped in the arms of baby Jesus.
Oh. So then Wesley starts offering suggestions for how to attack the castle, blah blah blah, because their original leader died in the attack. So
guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, and then we cut to Angel eating air quotes oatmeal
Does it taste
that
like oatmeal?
Fred has made him, and I'm just like, oh, you're not blonde, honey child. So good luck with that.
Yeah, but she's so you were stranded in another dimension for 5 years. She's like, I was trying to make it tacos or enchiladas.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, some toilet wine, something to get you through the hard.
Can use these berries to make Mexican food and alcohol. I'm good.
Yeah. So then Angel and Fred start discussing the words that were written on the wall, and he's like, oh, she's the one that's been opening these portals.
And she's like, no, I tried, but you can't open them from this side. Like, yeah, you can. He's like, they opened for Lauren's cousin and that
the Droken.
and the Druk, and he's like, yeah. He's like, you probably were open them, you just don't know where.
Yeah, exactly, because it's very random.
Well, on this side, you need the math.
Yeah. And so then they get attacked by castle guards as well. And then he's able to fight off his demon change, but then Fred knocks out the guard with a rock, and yeah.
Yes, Angel Banner was able to keep the change from happening at this point.
Yeah. And then Fred's taking care of Angel's wounds, and I'm like, sister, you are not blonde. Let it go. It ain't happening.
Hey, she probably hasn't seen. Well, he's still pretty clean. She hasn't seen like a clean human male in 5 years.
True. But after seeing that green thing, his inner demon literally being unleashed, I'm going to take a hard pass on that one.
You don't want some demon loving?
No. I'm the only hell spot allowed in a relationship. Sorry. Anyway, so that happened. And then they tie up the captain in the corner. And I was like, is Fred going to make him watch? Like, what is going on here? And then the captain tells the plans to kill Cordy after she mates with the Gruselug. And he's like, oh, yeah, and Lauren's dead, too.
That's all.
And then he, frees himself and attacks him. But then Angel kills him. And I'm just like, hopefully demons don't count. Or whatever. I don't even know. They're just other dimensional beings with sentience. I don't know. I'll allow it. I don't know. I'll allow it.
I guess Angel's like, that married guy's like, oh,
no self-defense. It's fine.
I guess Angel's like that married guy. He's like, oh, it's not cheating if it's over state lines. He's like, hey, it doesn't matter who I kill. It's another dimension.
Pretty much. I mean, they're leaving humans behind. What happens in Palais stays in Palais.
I know. Well, that's the other thing. You were talking about red shirts. I'm like, Wes is willing to let how many of these humans die just to save one Cordelia, which I know is his friend, but
I mean, to be honest, we'd all kind of probably make that choice. Just saying.
I know she's hot, but still, I'm just, it's like, if you purely look at it from a math side, it's just like how many guys are going to die. Just rest
who are the good guys here? Wolfram Heart corrupts absolutely. Is that the lesson that we're supposed to learn? Because I feel like that's the lesson that we learned.
Is this when Wolfram and Hart was thinking, maybe we can leave this guy the company one day?
Spoilers.
Oh, like I was going to remember by 2022.
So what else happened? Oh, then Angel goes to find his friends, and then Fred's like, all right, I guess, guess I'll get out of this cave.
I know. Then I love when they meet up with Gunn and Wesley, and they both like drop out of a tree. And Wesley's like telling like the rebels, "Oh yeah, that's Angel. He does that. Who's that? Oh, Fred. She does that."
Yeah. My least favorite scene. It's just weird because then Cordy like we're at the castle and she's like, I need to see the mutilation chamber because that's where Lawrence's body is. But then the servant's like, I cannot do it. Your presence will bring shame to my life. So then she's like, can I get some clothes then? And she disguises herself as a servant and she gets in there. And there's like body parts like just thrown all about. And of course, the only way she can really tell is because, well, it's Warren's clothes. Let's just say he's a bit of a flashy dresser.
Oh yeah, he's like, you think there's any kind of suit like that in this dimension?
Exactly. And then Grooslug shows up and he's like, I hid Lauren's body and put clothes on another body to fool the guard. So
I love because Lauren's like, wait a minute, it says when do I have 5 toes?
And so we find out that Lauren's body is waiting with his family to be reattached. And I'm like, really? You left it with his family that hates him?
I know. I was thinking it was more likely the family would dismember him.
Exactly.
Although maybe the cousin was still a little mad at Angel, but maybe it's just like he's Angel's friend.
Their family.
Yeah.
So then the Grooslug drops that little bombshell. He's like, hey, yeah, if we once we get it on,
Whoa.
it's gonna transfer your vision. And then it's like, well, problem solved. Cordelia's migraines gone. But then she's like, I don't want to give them up. And we're just like, well, all right, no sex scene now.
I know. She's like, yeah. He's like, you're human. You weren't meant to. He's like, I know, but I like them.
Don't worry. We'll find a workaround eventually.
So I love
convoluted plot point is convoluted.
So I love how she has to like calm Shock to give Groosalog the visions somewhere in the afterlife. Doyle's like, why couldn't I transfer them that way?
Well, he transferred them with a kiss, so I'm pretty sure if they would have done the do.
Yeah.
So anyway, funny thing about prophecies, especially in the Whedonverse, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Cordy gets her vision of the Groosalog fighting some beast.
Some beast. So what else happened? When Fred and Angel gets to the rebel camp, they offer their assistance, blah blah blah. And then he's like Angel's still weird about how he treated Gunn when he was a demon. And then Angel's about to break the news about Lorne, but then Landok shows up with his head in a basket.
And they're all looking at us like, oh, he looks so. Lorne's like, what? No eulogy, no.
Yeah. Oh, and then Wesley tells Angel he's got to challenge and kill the Groosalug. And I'm just like, okay.
Oh, and again, Wesley, because he's telling Angel, he's like, Angel's like, I won't be able to come back if I change. And Wesley's like, yes, you can. We believe in you. And then after Angel walks by, Gunn's like, do you believe that? And Wesley's like, I need him to believe that.
It's like, but do we really? Are we sending him light, love, and positivity? Are we really?
So is this the point where, where Wesley starts being a cold douche?
Pretty much. Yeah. And I think this had to happen to lead to other situations. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Season 3.
Oh yeah.
He's overconfident and he's sure that his way is the right way, or everybody else can get on the highway, kind of thing.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, they were setting up for season 3.
That's one thing you can say about at least the Buffyverse. There's a crap ton of foreshadowing.
Yes.
Except for Dawn. Dawn, there's no foreshadowing. No matter what Joss Whedon tells you, it's all BS about Dawn on Buffy. Moving on. So, what else happened?
So they all go to attack. And Angel goes to challenge the Gruselog. Fred's like, I know how to make the challenge torch. Because Angel comes out and he's like, I challenge the Gruselog. And then he says something like, come out, you coward. And Fred's like, that's going to piss him off.
Did she really fall in love with Gru that quick?
Who,
Like,
Cordy?
really? Yeah.
Well, she's shallow and he's good looking, so... It's the thing, they couldn't let her and Angel get together too quick, so they had to bring in a guy, so...
I guess.
And right now, he's her champion.
Awkward. Anyway, meanwhile, I love how everybody's like flailing around the camp, waiting for the attack, and then like Angel like throws the torch to the ground. He's like, "Grusela, come out!" And I'm just like, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then so Wesley and Gunn and the others are attacking, from behind or whatever. Okay, I don't know if Wesley is nearsighted or farsighted or whatever, but it's like I know it probably is better to take your glasses off so they don't fall off in the middle of a fight. But is he like half blind? Fighting half blind now?
Honestly, I always secretly thought that Wesley's glasses were like to make him look pseudo intellectual, and he really didn't need them.
Oh, so it's just plain glass in there.
Honestly, that's my head.
I was gonna say, oh my god, don't tell me he like packed like a pair of contacts on before they left.
He wants to have that air of sophistication. And you have to remember when he debuted in Buffy, he was literally like younger Giles, and Giles wore glasses.
Oh yeah.
So
I wonder
that's just been my headcanon for I don't know how long, but
he's going to Superman. He's like, I want to look like a leader.
So yeah. I like how Silas is just like the rumor mill. He's like, you gotta win, or Angel's gonna do unspeakable things.
Oh yeah, he's working the Gruselog up. He's going to defoul her over and over and over.
And so then Wesley and Gunn and the rebels attack the palace. Silas tries to activate the device that will blow up their heads via the collar, but then Cordelia decapitates him, which is like my favorite scene in this episode. I was like, yeah, get it, Cordy.
So many comic book cliches in this episode. So blowing up the heads, that's Suicide Squad.
That movie was on like TNT today. I was just like,
yeah, it was on this week. It was on this weekend.
Prepping for Joker, I guess. I was like,
well, yeah.
I'm like, but it doesn't matter because it's not connected. It's standalone. But now we're voting on continuity in DC again, so it's just like, heaven help me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to hack a website if you guys make dumb decisions.
Yeah, they were playing all the DC movies this weekend, and it was like because it was like DC supervillains weekend. I was like, wait a minute, so every movie has a hero and a villain, so couldn't? I'm just like, okay.
And it's like, but Joker, don't even get me started. It's like, I don't know what they want that Joker movie to be, but it's obvious they don't want him to be a villain.
They don't care what it is as long as it makes money.
Good luck with that. When you run your properties into the ground like they have, I mean, consumer faith is at an all-time low in DC projects. So
I saw a summary today. I was just like,
yeah. But anyway,
even if the summary is true, they were like, "Oh, be prepared to be bored through most of it."
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And a little creeped out.
Oh, okay.
Not in a good way either. I'll just say bathtub scene and leave it at that. Moving on.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, because Angel's losing, he has to transform into the beast.
Well, yeah, it's the end of the Hulk episode. You got to transform at least one more time. And again,
got to get that money's worth.
Frigno has to come out. But what the demon was green, right? Was that on purpose?
I'm pretty sure green within me.
What? No, I mean like green like Hulk.
Oh,
Well, both.
yeah, both is fine. It's like, okay, we did the Batman thing season 1. Here's our chance to do Hulk.
And I know they wanted like a drooling, snarling monster when the demon comes out, but shouldn't that thing be like pure Angelus?
Well,
I mean, yeah, I know what makes Angel Angel was like influences kind of the form Angelus takes, but shouldn't we see more of a conniving,
but also you have to remember it's another dimension.
True.
So
True.
that's why I was like, is that really what his inner demon would look like if it was unleashed on Earth? Like that whole thing, or is this like dimensional influences and stuff? So
Well, I think
that's
again,
just-
it's this dimension because I think in our regular dimension, those things can't manifest without a human outside of a human host.
See, that's why they should have showed the fight when he had that one time when he's like, "Oh, my inner demon's been itching for a fight." Just like, yeah, show it to us.
That would have been interesting after in season 3 and 4 if they kind of like would have showed in his head and just showed him like squaring off in his head with that demon at least once.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
Because if it was a stunt guy, they could
Angel's
easily do it.
head
What?
instead of Herman's head. It would be Angel's head. They should have done at least an episode like that. If we can get puppets, damn it, we can get Herman's head. Moving on. So, Angel does end up transforming back into a human once he has the advantage because Cordy stops the fight. She's like, I love him. I'm just like, here you go.
Was it? Well, she lusts him, but yeah,
Yes, exactly.
the
Thank
angel
you.
regains control. Then Crucial slugs him. He's like, "Wait, didn't you get the part where it was all selfless?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Cordy jumps between them and she goes, I love him. And Angel's like, you love me? She's like, no, not yet there. No, him.
I know, exactly. It gave me Oliver and Felicity. I was just like, ugh. Bait and switch, but not really.
Make your hair a little more blonder and I can love you, Cordelia.
I don't know. I'm telling you, him and Faith also had a little thing. I'm just saying.
I know, but it couldn't last because she wasn't blonde.
Or that she was evil and serving time in prison. Either or. So then we cut to the next day. Lauren has his head reattached. He says goodbye to his mother, to his family. His mother's even more ashamed of him. And she goes, runt of my loin.
You know what they call me down at the watering place? Mother of excrement.
So then he's like, Lauren's like, I'm glad I came back. He's like, I definitely don't belong here. I definitely believe, belong in LA where no one really belongs. Like, no, it's not Las Vegas. It's LA. Where all the pretentious people belong.
Yes, and so as Angel and Lauren are walking away, start singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah. And it's causing like everybody agony, and I just absolutely love that little touch. And then he hits that high note and people are like dropping. And then we see Cordelia's last act as princess. She abolishes slavery and she appoints the Gruslug the ruler.
Yes, he now rules Pilates.
And so, we see the priest books, and they're bringing Fred home, and they're gonna drive Angel's car right into Caritas.
Well, I guess they didn't know where the portal was going to open up, but yes, it's the portal in Caritas.
So then the team returns to the hotel, and Cordy explains to Fred that tacos and soap still exist. And then Gunn really loved the fun portal ride, apparently. And Angel asks to be the one to say a classic line and opens the door with the words, "There's no place like Willow." And in the lobby, we see Willow is waiting, and everybody's good mood immediately dissipates. And it makes it clear that something terrible has happened. And he goes, "It's Buffy."
Cut to black.
Bro, let me tell you about that Buffy finale. Like, that messed me up so good because then they were switching networks, the whole thing, and it was just like, they could just cancel it right there.
Did you? Did you want them to cancel it or?
Honestly, in retrospect, like, oh my god, Buffy fans, do not be mad at me. I thought that would have been the absolute perfect ending to Buffy's journey.
Yeah.
I mean, the comics, the books, all good, fine, but like the actual like television universe would have been so perfect.
Yeah.
And then I think Angel would have had more. I think it would have given Angel a lot more as well if they would have pulled that off.
And you could have brought anybody else over at that point.
Yeah.
Spike could have came over early. You could have brought Willow or anybody.
Willow, exactly.
But do you think they didn't cancel it just because I mean, it was probably still doing good ratings, right? So they're probably making money still.
Like it was always such a weird thing about why they switched networks and didn't package it with Angel. Like I'm still to this day confused about it.
Yeah, I know.
It was like such this weird, complicated thing. And it turned off a lot of fans, honestly. And so when it did switch networks, the ratings did kind of drop. Also because you couldn't find UPN everywhere, you had to be in a really big box market.
Huh.
Which I think was the same thing with the WB at the time too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just kind of like one of those weird, and the CW to this day. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah, that is so weird that they didn't package those two together.
I think that Angel might have suffered had they done the move and packaged the deal. So it's kind of like one of those, what would you rather?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, I was wondering if they were going to address it or if they were just going to wait till the next season. And so it just, this particular ending to this episode absolutely floored me the first time that I saw it.
So do you think
like, they're addressing it? Oh my God.
I know. So do you it's Buffy. She's moving networks. Do you
You gotta stay behind, buddy. Sorry.
That's what it seems like. But it's just like, do you think, did they cut something, or was that the whole thing just be like, they were just like, hey, Allison Hannigan, can you come over and just look sad and not say a word?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, it's kind of just one of those things where, you know, you see Willow, obviously. I mean,
Oh, with that
you
look
know
on
what
her
I mean?
face, yeah.
Enough said, done. So, yeah. Now I have to go watch The Gift again. Thanks a lot. I will not be sleeping between fan fiction and watching The Gift. That is a really good episode, as well as I can't watch The Body ever again. Honestly, I've watched that episode too many times. But okay, so Lauren has 3 toes.
Yes.
That's kind of weird. Like a camel.
Like that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I thought you were gonna make a camel toe joke.
I almost was, and I was like, wait, this isn't Wayne's World. Never mind.
I don't know. I was talking to Rod the other day. I think he's pretty cool as long as we don't use the 7 dirty words.
Okay. Oh, so also I just want to say Fred traveling to and from Palea is actually one of the factors that actually factors into the mess that is a certain child that is to come about. Not the first one, the second one. As not to be too spoilery.
The second child?
Yeah. Technically there's a second child, although she does spring fully formed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that was interesting too.
Oh, yeah.
And this actually had a couple of good kills, so this was a really good episode for me.
Well, it's a season finale. I hope it's a pretty good
Well,
episode.
I absolutely hate season 3's finale.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear. So it's like, oh, it's a finale. It's got no. I like how they cut off "There's No Place Like Home." I was like, well, we can get. Is that copyrighted? So they had to cut it off. I don't know. Is that why it's also no place like Glrb? Like they literally couldn't say it.
There's no place like Plrtz Glrb. I know because nobody says that in the episode, right?
Right.
So yeah,
Like those are so random.
I'm
Okay.
guessing it's just for rights or
Somebody
something.
had a stroke in the middle.
That's what it looks like. But yeah, it has to be rights, because why else would you do that if no one else?
You know what?
does
It could have been. It could have been like something on the writing on the wall or in a book, and we just
Or just Fred says it's something.
yeah. But overall, like I said, this is absolutely probably this is my favorite season finale
Of the series.
because everything else is pretty bleak.
Yeah.
This is like our last like sort of kind of like they couldn't even give us a happy ending. They had to have Willow show up. So
Well, again, it was, Buffy was switching networks too. So I mean, I don't know if they really wanted to drive it home. It's like, oh yeah, nothing's going to be the same after this.
yeah. No, solid A for me. Although the dialogue was really basic, I didn't mind it because, like, I guess of the situation that they were in and stuff.
Oh, I thought of another comic book reference. Dick Grayson and the Titans get back from an alien planet, and it's like he's like, oh, Jason Todd's dead.
Oh, and everybody throws confetti. It's fine.
Confetti!
I'm just so bummed. I'm just like, I don't know. Titans is just not shaping up to be what I want.
What the show?
Yeah.
I got to catch up. I haven't watched the last two.
Better catch up before the next Nightwing news, mister.
I'll watch it, but
Don't worry, Kristen. I'm cracking the whip. I got you.
enough about your love life.
Anyway, what would you give this episode?
I'd probably give it an A-.
Okay.
Because, like you said, I think I agree with you. It is like the best season finale of this series.
I'm gonna just tell you the series finale that was supposed to be a season finale. Every single effing time, it pisses me off to no end. And it's like, yes, the ending of season 5.
Oh yeah. Why was?
I mean, every time.
Was it supposed to be different?
Well, it didn't have to be its final season.
Well, yeah,
is the whole thing about it.
I know we did discuss it. I just don't like how abruptly it ended. So yeah.
Well, I think he had already scrambled to get that comic book deal in place too. And it just took a lot longer to actually produce and hammer out the details or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why it ended the way it did. But yeah, we'll get there. Whatever year that may be.
2022.
It might be Luca and the dogs discussing it, but it's fine. We'll get there.
Those dogs can't talk, and if they did, they would say, "Help me."
No, they just actually. I do have a booze hound.
You have a what? A boo sound?
A booze hound, yeah. He likes a little beer every now and then.
Oh my lord!
So he's my favorite.
You always have to have somebody to drink with, don't you?
Exactly. But anyway, that was season 2.
That's right, everyone.
It's kind of uneven, but I do like how it eventually ended. Honestly.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, everyone, that's the end of season 2. But never fear, we'll be back next summer. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, Legends of the Arrowverse should already be up and running. So we won't leave you hanging.
Come join us in Gary's lost nipple.
I lost my nipple for nothing.
All right, so are we done? Is the summer?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's wrap.
The summer's over?
Officially.
All right, so yeah, send us your thoughts. Let us know what you thought of season 2. Heck, you can even send season 3 thoughts. I'll save them for the summer. Send them right on the hard drive. I have room on Lilith under my hard drive. Anyway, email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Can always follow our social media because, if I see any Angel news or anything, I'll share it between now and next summer. Facebook.com/Angel TV Podcast, @Angel TV Podcast on Twitter. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. Check out Work in Progress. It's back and forth through the portal, capesandlunatics.org. Subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, capesandlunatics.home.blog. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can always watch every one of our shows live on the Capes and Lunatics Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and at getvocal.com/channel/capes. Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you? Ruling.
All right, people. September is officially over. October's in full drive. We got a slew of new shows, mostly DC stuff coming. So you can find me being snarky on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. And for some meme magic over on Instagram, you can find me at Lilith Hellfire69 for all my capes and lunatics and sidekicks peeps.
Duh.
I can't believe it's over already.
Oh, we have so much content. It's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous. Don't forget, all Wade's World all the time coming very shortly.
In December, hell yeah.
Well, just for 1 month, but I'm excited about it. It'll be a Wade miss.
Oh, yes. Wade miss. Oh, when we talk.
25 days of Wade miss.
Oh, you want to do a Wade's World every day?
No. I mean, I could, but
yeah. But yeah, we'll be talking to Kelly Thompson in November whenever Deadpool 1 hits.
get your deadlines together, editors. DC and Marvel.
That's right.
Looking at you. All I'm saying is Archie comes out on time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so what? Anyway, so
on that note,
thank you for joining us, everyone. It's been a hell of a...
Thank you for helping the helpless for 22 episodes.
Come back next summer and do it again. And look, but like I said, hey, between now and then, we got all your Arrowverse shows, we got comic books, we got Spider-Cast, Wayne's World. Heck, we do it on another podcast too, Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. But yes. So yeah, well, go watch our other stuff, people. If you're just watching the Angel stuff, go watch our other stuff. Help to help us. Help us, help you, help us. Have a good year.